In on this near side, Curtis with the bandage around the head, legacy of a recent knock. Up to Lonergan. Forrester calls for it. He's got Breslin making a run down the left hand side. He's going to hold on to it and have a crack. Forrester, and it's straight into the hands of Colin McCabe. And it's one of those nights, Paul, that if the ball was to bounce in front of the keeper, it could be really tricky. But on that occasion, it was straight into his chest.
Yeah, and in and around that area, when he picks up the ball, he is dangerous. You got to get tight to him, but he can shift the ball, and as he will, even on his left side as well, he looked to get shots off.
Both sides, which is interesting. He's going to whip this one in left-footed. That wind there, if he can get a bit of curl on it, it's going to be an interesting one. It's headed away well by McNally, not the biggest man in the world, but got up and won the header. It's back with with Lennon again, rather. Lennon floats one in. It's flicked on by McGrath, and Jarlath Jones is handling. He's given it. Penalty. He put his hands behind his back straight away, Jarlath Jones, which made me wonder because the ball had already hit him at that stage, and I was wondering, Paul, if he was trying to let on that he didn't touch it, but it's come off someone's head and hit Jarlath Jones on the arm, and it's a yellow card, I think, for him as well, or maybe for Dale Rooney. One of them was protesting. He looked like he showed it to Dale Rooney there, the yellow card.
For me as well, it was him putting his hands right behind his back after the incident.
Nathan Shepherd made the save. This time it's Chris Forrester against Colin McCabe. Up he comes, Forrester, and he stuck it away brilliantly. No chance for Colin McCabe there. High to the keeper's right hand side. Forrester has stuck away many's a penalty in his time, and there was no saving that one, Paul.
No, he looks confident stepping up, doesn't he? You can see it in him. Just steps up, picks a spot. McCabe, no chance.
So a goal for St. Pat's, the lead goal here. Chris Forrester from the penalty spot in the 20th minute. Here it is again. Up he comes, right-footed, little stutter, and then high to the right of Colin McCabe. He gets no chance for the draw of the keeper. Pantomime boos from the supporters, but I don't think there's any real emotion behind that. I think everyone appreciates what Mark Doyle did for Drogheda United while he was here. So Mulroney's gone. And a man who came in from Orlando, where I dare say the weather is a lot warmer than it is here tonight, but he makes his way off. Here's Draper. Gets by a couple of challenges. That's purely a penalty. Referee says no, but they've equalised. Ryan Brennan sticks it. In fact, it's Dylan Grimes. Well, it looked like a stonewall penalty for me, Paul, but the referee, I'm not sure whether he played the advantage or not, but either way, it's in the net.
Well, I tell you what, it's a great decision if he plays advantage, doesn't he, from a Drogheda point of view. Grimes does well, he follows it in. Draper does well, he backs the centre half up. Centre half doesn't make it, comes in around the back of him, then makes a tackle. It did look like a penalty.
Well, it broke to Dylan Grimes. I have to say, I didn't see the referee putting his arm up for an advantage, but either way, it matters little.
You probably see it even better again here now.
It did look like...
Oh, Joe Redmond sticks his foot out. Looks like a penalty.
McClellan's deliveries aren't anything to be sniffed at, though. Two really good balls in, and that one's been cleared away by Freddie Draper, who... Oh, and there's a slip there from Grimes. We talked about the pitch from Anto Breslin. Rather, Grimes is away, and he's through here. One-on-one with the keeper. Can he finish it? Oh, it's a brilliant save by Linus. Back to Grimes again. He tries to slip it across. Is the flag going to go up? It's not going to go up, but they scramble it away somehow.
Oh, God.
Dara Doyle can't believe it over on that far side. They haven't put that one away. Before that, we have to go all the way back to March 2017. We'll come back to that one in a moment. Ball on the edge of the box is taken away by McClellan. It's a good run from him, and it's a good save by McCabe at the near post, and the shot comes in from Lennon. It breaks back. There's another opportunity here, and it's gone in.
He just didn't want it to fall to him, did he?
It was Forrester,
United player.
Of all people that fell to him on the edge of the box, or just inside, and he fired the shot, came through a crowd of bodies. McCabe looks a little bit annoyed that he couldn't keep it out. Gary Deegan is just trying to gee up his side, I think, but McCabe just went down to his right, and I think it was probably...
Is he blinded
before he could see it?
Yeah, maybe he's a bit blinded. We'll have a look at it now again in a minute, but he could be blinded by a lot of bodies in the box. But sloppy goal from Drogheda's point of view. But
it was McClellan who really made the initial kind of incision down that right hand side, and then came through, maybe just unsighted a little bit there. Colin McCabe, there's a lot of power in it from... There was a save at the near post from McCabe initially.
Lucky with that deflection there.
Follow-up shot was blocked by Jones, and then it came back to Forrester, and McCabe was just a little bit wrong-footed by that one. It's going to be a throw-in over on that far side for St. Pat's. Ball played in, back to the penalty spot. Great jump by Doyle, and it just goes beyond Colin McCabe, but a really good climb by him. And just past the post.
He'll be disappointed not to hit the target. You can see him shaking his head there now.
Yeah, it was McClellan Again, he's been really good in this game as well. Go and really
Just wanna
highly
be in
thought
the
of, Paul. I know you were saying before the game he's a player that Pats have huge expectations of.
Yeah, just talking to a few there from Pats before the game, and they've outstanding talent apparently. Just struck with injury a fair bit.
Mark Doyle, a little 1-2 from McClelland. He's going to have a chance to get the shot away. Doyle well blocked by Colin McCabe at the near post. Just got his palms to it. Couldn't really do a whole lot else, and it's been cleared away in a hurry.
I just thought it might have been Mark Doyle cannot do things in the game for long periods and then can just pop up with goals like that at the end. But McCabe just stands firm.
34, how many times do we see it? Shot through the crowd. Wrong footing Colin McCabe a little bit, it looked like, and into the net it went. And in spite of some decent chances in the second half, neither side has been able to add to the goals, but there might be one sting in the tail here. McCabe leaves it behind him, and it's been finished by Owen Doyle. That is it. St. Pat's 3-1 up, and all 3 points are going back up the road to Dublin. McCabe just tried to play the pass out. It was intercepted by Doyle, and Paul, what a finish with the left foot.
Yeah, he's great composure. I mean, again, you want the ball to fall to him. McCabe very sloppy on the ball. You'll see here now, don't know what he's thinking at that time of the game. He's got to come out with his right foot and knock it up the pitch. Owen Doyle just takes it full advantage on his weaker side as well, just slots it into the corner. Don't forget, we're looking at here now against a full-time team, against a part-time team, with the part-time team being up in Derry. Not making excuses. I feel well worthy of their win tonight, Pats.
There is the full-time whistle. Gary Deegan and Chris Forrester, the two number 8s, embrace in the centre of the field. It's been a successful trip up the road, as we said. Pats have a good recent record here. They had won their last 3 visits here before tonight. It's now 4.